and the bustling city of Charlotte. As we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you're with us. That's the veteran Justin Tucker, ready to get this one started. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready. 30, cut.
Another ETN in the NFL. It's rookie Trevor. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On the double.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Back to throw, Young. He's got the first-round pick, Tetairoa McMillan. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's a Carolina first down.
That's good for a Panther.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On the ground, here's ETN. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Yellow, 43. Slide through. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
35-yard line.
Come on, set. 10 black. Set.
Here's Young to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
52 blue. Set.
Now Young. It's Trevor Etienne. And the Panthers are going to be set up first and goal. Tackle made at the 9.
That's another Panthers first down.
10 cycles. Let's go.
They'll run with Hubbard. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Throwing on second down, Young. He pulls it in around the 5. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. That's going to set up third and goal.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
It's been a nice opening drive. It's led to this from the 5. Third down and goal.
50, green. Claude Ray. Hut.
To throw is Young. Good blocking, and he's in. Bryce Young. Touchdown, Panthers.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Makes the score Panthers 7, Falcons nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Shaw Smith Wade on the tackle. 4 yards.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
39-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Trevon Merrick up to make the tackle.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. We are through 1. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. Down the right sideline. They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 47 yards. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll run with Robinson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Falcons come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here's Xavier Legette. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. Here we go. Slide through. Black, 95.
On first down is Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, Young. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
33. Yellow. Hut.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He works free, right side. 20, 15, and he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Makes the score Falcons.
Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Set. Hut. Going to be rail. 10 black. Ready.
They'll run. It's ETN. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage.
Come on. Set.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Down. Black. Set.
Here's Young. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker. He's in to drop him for a sack, And that will bring up fourth down.
Carolina.
That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And he's in. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Falcons will take a 21-7 lead.
Panthers 7. Justin Tucker set to
Out
kick
there
off.
is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone.
At their
It's a
own
touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, break.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set, ready, set.
Here's Young. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Ready, ready, ready.
Now Young. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they were able to convert.
Tetaroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Yes, set, huh?
Back to the air, it's Young. Forced out wide, and that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
On the ready. Here we go, here we go. Hut.
Throwing is Young. Out to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he is on to punt for Carolina. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Mooney in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got this for Bijan Robinson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Now a timeout at Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
15. And a Falcon first down.
From the gun, it's Penix.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, here is Penix. He'll find his man, Mecole Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's another.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. To throw is Penix. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he will score again. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year.
28. Panthers 7. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the set. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Young to throw on first down. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
6 yards.
And now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Okay, break. Down. 50. Ready.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Pitts is the man in motion. We'll go play action now with Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Pitts is the man in motion. They run over center with Robinson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. J.C. Horn coming in from his cornerback spot to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. They're going to go play action with Penix. And that is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that'll set up 4th down. So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. Take it in, back in his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
Ready. Here we go, set.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And he will work his way to the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back, Mike. There's a fine line between hitting that full speed, but also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Set, cut. Black, 95. Slice, 97. Set, cut.
ETN ahead of the pistol.
ETN, the ball carrier. Billy Bowman on the stop. It's a pickup of 3.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Beetle blue. Yellow, 46.
From the gun, it's Young. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
50. Ready?
On 2nd down, Young. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Coker. Touchdown,
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. His ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Throwing now, Penix on first down. That's caught right side. It's London. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That one is complete to Hartman. Down the left sideline. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. A pickup of 44 yards. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Tucker good on the extra point. And the Falcons will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
17.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready up. Set. Yellow. Go. 33. Yellow. Set.
The carry here for ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Second and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That one taken in right side by Legette.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Black shot.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Pitts is the man in motion. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, you're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. And this is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Here's Etienne. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. And it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Young.
The pass on 2nd down. He was brought down by James Pierce. Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
It is 3rd and long.
Ready? Ready. Go pink. Red 38. Green jacket. Set. Go.
Young. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the outside, catch made by London. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Ready.
A gain of 15. And the Falcons 1st down.
Let's go. Ready.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
That caught left side by Pitts. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, Atlanta.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 6 Viking 18. Go.
From the gun, it's Penix. toward the left side. He gets that to Mooney. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second down, they need 3. Looking to throw, it's Penix. That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow, it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Third down, 3 to go.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready, ready.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and good. And the Falcons stretch things out even further.
Panthers 17. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Leggett on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Their own 24-yard line.
On the double.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Set. 10 black. Ready.
Throwing is Young. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan.
Complete to Tataroa McMillan. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 26-yard line.
You set. Ready. Set.
To throw, Young. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Well, it's late. You're losing. Things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield.
Ready.
That time, the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete. Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. As he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Okay, break. 72.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Falcons.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They continue their winning ways in the month of September